Hi, David Nagle with Powr-Flite, and I'm here today with the Compact Scrubber 13. We're going to show you just how easy this machine is, from getting it off the pallet to setting it up and then cleaning all of your tight spaces. This machine was really designed with the small business owner in mind that needs to get in and get out and get to the next job. So let's jump right into it. You're going to notice right off the bat that this machine, it comes with a brush drive already installed. And that brush drive is just a quick quarter turn release, and you can put in a pad driver, which is also included with the machine. And we're even including a pad as well. So we're making it real simple for all of your floor substrates to get right to the job. The next thing you're going to notice is the squeegee. The squeegee right behind that brush deck is designed and already installed for super powerful cleaning up of any of that dirty slurry that the machine is going to create. So to get started, you're going to notice the machine in the box. The handle will be down. You're just going to want to lift that handle up, and there's a lever right here in the back. Lifts that up, and you can put it in any height that you feel comfortable for cleaning. When you get started, you're going to want to pick that hood up and just make sure that right here is tightened down. There's a hose clamp here for the water solution line, and you're going to want to make sure that that's tightened right there, right next to that filter. The hood has got a little red ball here, and it fits right inside the hood here. Make sure that that's seated, and you're ready to go. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is connect the batteries. The batteries are located right here in the back. And you might want to take that hood and just kind of slide it forward. Unclip the back, rotate this forward, and you'll notice that they're disconnected right here. Now, this is a very simple connection. 2 Anderson clips right in, and your batteries are ready to go. Tighten that down, readjust the hood. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is find your recovery tank. Now, the recovery tank is going to fit right on the neck of the unit, and you'll notice these 2 clips are going to clip right onto the neck of the machine, just like that. And then the last thing you want to do is plug in your 2 hoses and make sure that's nice and secure. We're creating a vacuum in here. We want to make sure that everything's airtight, including the drain plug. Want to make sure that's nice and tight. Now, the last thing you're going to want to do before we fill it and get it ready to clean is to make sure those batteries are fully charged. We've already connected them in the back, and we've got an off-board charger. With the Anderson clip, you're going to plug it right in there, plug it into the wall, and then get ready to charge. Now remember, you're going to want to do that in reverse, so when you're done charging, unplug it from the wall, then unplug it from the machine. All right, so now that we've fully charged the machine, we're going to get ready to clean. Now, I want to direct your attention right here at the control board or the dashboard, and make sure that you find the keys and insert the keys. And then you're going to turn that key knob to the right to turn on the machine. And you'll notice there's a digital readout there that lets you know that the machine is active and ready to go. I'm going to turn the machine back off to go through each of the buttons. The first button is going to actuate the brush motor. So when that's engaged, the key, you turn on that brush, those brushes are going to start to spin, or the pad driver, depending on which one you have on there. The second one in the middle is your vac motor. Now, when I press the vac on, it's going to turn that vacuum on. You're going to want to make sure that you have your squeegee down. You'll notice all the touch handles are orange, and that lowers and raises that squeegee. When you're ready to suck up the slurry or the solution, you're going to turn this one on. And you'll notice when I shut it off, there's about a 3-second delay. That's so that we're making sure all of the juice that's getting sucked up off the floor from that squeegee has a chance to make it into that recovery tank. That minimizes the amount of water or dirty water that's going to run back to the floor. The last button is your solution flow. Solution flow is important because you can extend the amount of square footage you're cleaning by a light scrub or a really heavy scrub, and it'll control electronically up here how much solution you're putting to the floor. Two settings here. You can put it on a light setting or a heavier setting, and you can also manually control that right here. If this is at a 90-degree angle, that's water's completely shut off. And inline means that you've got full solution flow. Now remember, while cleaning, there's a couple of adjustments in the back here. This adjustment changes the height of that handle. And that's important because you're going to have all kinds of different size folks operating this machine. And not just from a comfortability standpoint, but when that machine is in the all the way up position, it allows you to get into tighter spaces easily and make those turns than when the handle is down here. I also want to point out this handle drops way down low so you can get under partitions or tight spaces in an environment where you normally wouldn't be able to with a larger scrubber or a walk-behind scrubber. That's a very versatile feature of the Compact Scrubber 13. All right, now with any auto scrubber, I like to defoam the whole system. So what I like to do with our defoamer is just take a little bit and I pour it right into my hand and then turn the vacuum on and just reach underneath here and let that vacuum suck the defoamer right through the whole system. That way, you're going to defoam right from the squeegee all the way through the hoses into that recovery tank. All right, now to fill the machine, open up our cap to our solution tank, which is right here. You're going to notice that that's got a nice wide opening so that you can put a hose in there or even fill it with a bucket. Makes it nice and simple to have that wide opening. And of course, it's color-coded orange, so you know it's a touch point that you're going to have to either unscrew or turn off or turn on. Screw that back in once we're full. And now we're ready to go clean some floors. Now this machine, when we're done cleaning, we're going to show you how simple this is to get it ready for your next charge and then re-clean. So the first thing you're going to want to do is drop that scrubber brush or pad driver off the machine. And it's real simple to do that. While the machine is operating, if you just hold down the button, you'll hear that extra beep and it's going to automatically spit that off for you. That's a great feature to not have to get down underneath that machine and manually take that off. Once that's off, it's a very simple, quick turn. And that recovery tank is in your hands and ready to go dump at a sink. Nice, big, easy opening to get all the dirt out of that machine. Open up that drain hose and drain it from there, or you could simply dump it out this way as well. Before you put any machine away, you should really take the time to clean the machine out. Now this machine, because it's a compact unit, is very simple to keep clean. But with all of your scrubbers, you should always use a microfiber and spend 10 or 15 minutes cleaning the brush deck, cleaning the wheels, making sure your recovery tank is fully empty and put away properly for the next use. Now the machine is fully cleaned, you can drop that handle down and store it in a very compact position just like this. This machine can also be stored in the upright position to maximize all the space in that janitorial closet. Our machine is cleaned and ready for the next charge. Right there on the back of the machine, I may have showed you this earlier, we've got the external charger. It's going to plug right in there. And that's a smart charger, so that machine can be plugged in, left on charge, and it's going to give the right amount of trickle charge to get that machine ready for the next use. I want to direct your attention to the product tag right here in the back of the machine. That's going to be where you're going to find your serial numbers. If you ever need service, you're going to be able to find all the information you need to communicate properly with those authorized techs. Right on top of the dashboard, we've got our QR code. Anyone can scan that with their smartphone and take you right to the landing page for Powr-Flite.com, where you're going to find all of your tips, tricks, accessories, and everything you need to know about all of the Powr-Flite products. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.